Happy Saturday. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Very unexpected. Didn't know that I would be coming on with you, honestly, this morning. Thought about it, but sometimes when the universe joins up the dots, they just do, and here we are. So I have my second cup of coffee because my granddaughter drank the last dregs of my first cup. Um, it's a funny story. I mean, she loves coffee. It's something that she got into with her mother, because her mother always had coffee or iced coffee. Um, so yeah, so very, very interesting. So yeah, so whenever she can get a hold of my coffee, forget it. I don't have any. Especially when it's like that tepid. It's not hot, it's not cold, it's like that tepid. So yeah, I know probably not the greatest situation for a 3-year-old, but the good news is what I use for creamer is actually protein shake. So so there's a little bit of me that's like, well, it's not so bad for her, right? So that's what we're doing. So I thought I would do a daily reading for this Saturday, August 24th. And if you're finding this on a different day, take what resonates. I do feel like these messages are more timeless than not, but definitely something coming through for today. So if you are new to me and just finding me, I am Melissa L. Watkins, evidential medium and master instructor with integrated energy therapy. All of the information can be found in the links in the description box. 2 ways to work with me. It's all there. And then on the 31st, I do have the expiration coming up for the 45% off the 3 months of integrated energy therapy, virtual or in person. So let me know. Let me know. Just wanted to put that out there today. But the card that came up for us today, success that comes from objective compromise, self-confidence and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So the solutions are going to come today through Archangel Zadkiel, who is the what I've heard to him referred to as the magician in the archangel realm. So the one that can really make things happen for you. I actually was just thinking, I want to see what yeah, let's check out. So in the one deck that I have, the Divine Masters Oracle. Oh, maybe he's not in this one. Well, I think I've got him in one of these decks. So let's see what Archangel Zadkiel. Let's see if he's in here. Nope, those really are Divine Masters. Okay, let's see. Hold the phone. We're not done. Where is the... So I combined my Divine Masters deck with my 22 Archangels, and I was looking for the 22 Archangel book. Yeah, it's not right here. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, so he is referred to as the magician of the archangel. So this would be the person to call in on. The other thing that I'm getting with this, and I'm sorry guys that I'm so discombobulated. I really need to spend some time in organizing myself. But I felt like this message was more important. I felt like coming on was more important right now. So the self-control and patience, I think, is really, really important. I actually had to apologize to someone this morning because I kind of did a little bit of a word vomit on them, because I was feeling so overwhelmed. And I feel like this energy is, the continuation. If you watched Tarot Tuesday and Thursday, so this past Thursday night, I did Tarot Tuesday at 8:00. So it wasn't the normal Tarot Tuesday just because many people didn't know I was going to go on, which was okay. At the end of that video, though, I ended up pulling cards for all of us. And because the theme that was coming out in that video was Mercury retrograde energy, really, really bringing us all kind of to some sort of knee event, right? Just really feeling overwhelmed with things that were coming up for us. And I feel like we're still kind of in that energy. And today it really is about having self-control and patience. And patience, not that you're twiddling your thumbs and you're waiting for something to happen, but the patience that you're in surrender. That surrender is this idea of not knowing when or how things are going to break open, come to you, um, receive, but that if you can today take a moment to not let the energies throw you off too bad, right? Maybe you do a little self-care today. Maybe today's the day to do self-care, whether that's whatever it is for you. It can be as superficial as retail therapy, and it can go all the way down to really soul level care in turning off all the distractions and doing a beautiful meditation, salt bath, really leaning into energetic cleansing, right? Whatever works for you today, I would say go for it. However this is going to look, because we are coming into solutions. And I think that's the most important thing here, that in the next couple of weeks, with Mercury retrograde going direct on the 11th and then the shadow period for the next 5 days or so after that, solutions are going to start appearing. Solutions are going to start coming into your experience. So let's dig into that today. How about we do that? So I am actually going to use the Lunar Tarot by Jane Wallace, just because it seems to be the deck right now that's giving us, I don't want to say the best feedback, but the easiest feedback, the best I don't know. It's just resonating. I think this deck is, because we are now out of the full moon energy, but there's still those, residual feelings, lessons, things come. Oh yeah, King of Cups coming up. Emotionally balanced. Yeah, that's what's going to come in on the backside of this Mercury retrograde. So in the next few weeks, where you have felt very emotionally imbalanced, because I feel like the reason we need solutions coming in is because we've been so emotionally unbalanced in this Mercury retrograde that things have been coming up from the depths of our toes. This has been a really, really powerful Mercury retrograde with the full moon in Aquarius that we just went through. It right smack dab in the middle of it. So there's been, people have reached out to you. Exes have tried to come back. Old triggers have happened. Old patterns of the way that you deal with things, money issues, emotional issues, love interests. I mean, some real stuff has come up. For some of you, you've been really having inner child wounding really come up in this Mercury retrograde, because there's been things in your inner child that have been the catalyst for the patterns, been the catalyst for the reasons that you always find yourself in a negative deficit, whether it's breaking up, making up, negative checkbook, just whatever your pattern is. The catalyst for that, I feel like, is what has been coming up in these energies. And so what's going to be coming to you is this King of Cups emotional balancing, because it's clear. So what's coming up is coming up to be cleared, right? When you acknowledge something, when you're able to really put your finger on the why of why you do things, or why things don't work out for you, or why that person couldn't be your person, or why you two keep doing this dance of going round and round, right? Break up, make up, break up, make up. Or you have abundance and then you have lack, and then you have abundance and then you have lack, whatever the pattern is. And I feel like that's exactly what's going on in this Mercury retrograde. The catalyst to why you do that which is within you that needs to be healed, balanced emotionally, whether that's fear of abandonment, whether that's threat, whether that's woulda, coulda, shoulda. whether that's just your heart being closed down for whatever reason, right? If you're someone who has been emotionally neglected from a very early age, you get to a point where you recognize that you did not receive unconditional love, and it's hard to now give or receive any kind of love, right? So for some of you, the catalyst of these energies is really showing you that you have a blockage in your heart chakra. For many of you, you have shame that, you're holding in your throat chakra that's coming up. So what is the catalyst to that shame? What was the abuse mentally, emotionally, physically, sexually, whatever, right? Each and every one of us have had a traumatic experience in some way that kept us in this pattern or cycle of not being able to have what we wanted, to not be able to be emotionally intelligent enough to receive or accept what was coming in. All right. Let's see what else. Spirit. This other card is like right here. Yeah. That's what's coming in. Look at that. A fresh start. We're getting a fresh start, guys. We're getting a fresh start at the end of this Mercury retrograde. So if you saw the reading I did at the tail end of Thursday night's live, and if you haven't, I would go check it out. I timestamped it, so it's much. You don't have to listen to everybody's readings. You can actually go right to the reading and the timestamp. It's on my Facebook page, but it's also on my in the live tab of my YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and in the search box put the symbol @ guidance 311. So a fresh start is coming. So for those of you who are like, I'm over it, I can't deal with it, it's really, really hard. The solutions that are coming in, the resource, the aha, the epiphany, the answer why. I know we go through this. We all go through this. Why did this person hurt me? Why couldn't I have that job? Why didn't I get that phone call? Why did it go to someone else? Why? That's our humanness. That's our humanness, right? It's not wrong. But if we get stuck in that, then we can't have a fresh start, right? And sometimes we have to accept that we may never know the why. That the why, as much as we would like it, isn't really what's important. What's important is our self-control, is the forgiving that we need to do for ourselves or for anybody else in the situation. Sometimes forgiving ourselves is the most powerful thing we can do because we're really beating ourselves up on a daily basis about a decision we made that turned out wrong, about a chance we gave to someone that turned out putting egg on our face. Whatever it was, you did the best that you could do at that time with the information that you had, right? What does Maya Angelou say? When you know better, you do better. And I feel like that's what this energy is bringing us, the ability to have a fresh start, that we will have whatever the epiphany is we need or whatever the forgiveness is we need, whether we're giving it to ourselves or to someone else, that is what is bringing us the emotional balance. So this fresh start is leading us to the success, the King of Cups bringing in the stability that we need. So we are really moving into some very stable, grounded, beautiful receptivity mode. It's just right now, it's hard. Right now, the energy is overwhelming. Right now, people are coming at us. They're going through their own thing. Some of them are dumping their stuff on you, and that's not okay. And that's where you got to set a boundary. Yeah. 3 and 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is what's going on. Look at that. It's a progression. It's a progression. So you are going to have resources. You are going to have solutions. You are going to have a fresh start. You are going to start receiving what it is you need, but you've got to let go of whatever you lost. That's how you receive it. That's how you get to the celebration. That's why you need the forgiveness. That's why you need the surrender right now. So, again, forgiving yourself for whatever role you played in the situation, however they did you dirty, that's on them. That's not on you. Sometimes when people are heaping negativity on you, blaming you, shaming you, whatever they're coming at you with, it's not yours. It's not about you. It's about them. And I feel like that epiphany is really going to help you coming into the solutions that you've been wanting. And I feel like for some of you, this energy is really bringing you big solutions. I feel like these are going to be like the career, the most compatible soulmate, the opportunity, the tribe, like whatever it is that you're being brought, it's going to be balanced. It's going to be stable. It's going to take you forward. This fresh start that you're coming into, this new journey, it's not going to be like anything you've had before because you've never been here before. Because the catalyst that this Mercury retrograde is bringing you to, that inner child wounding or that event or that emotion that's been holding you back for years or decades, that's what's being released. And for some of you, you're going to have that dream or you're going to have that aha moment or you're going to get that sign and you're going to know what it is. For some of you, you may not know what it is. You just know that things are dramatically different. And that's why I think this reading is so important, because you have to understand that it's okay to trust it. It's okay to act on it. It's okay to go forward because Spirit is bringing you the solutions you've been praying for. They may not come the way that you think they're going to come. They may not come from the person you think they're going to come from. I can tell you 100% of the time, the past decade, where I thought my assistance was coming from one direction, it came from a completely different direction because Spirit knew better. That's why surrender is so, so important. That's why on this card, it says self-control and patience, because Spirit needs you to not try to force a round peg into a square hole. They need you to allow them to bring you the piece that's going to fit for you. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you. Good morning, Tammy. Guys, this Mercury retrograde, this full moon that happened right in the middle of it, the length of it, it's giving the energies enough time to help you move through that catalyst, that event, that emotion, that season that took you out at your knees so that you can truly release it and let it go. Yeah, it's all about it's the only card we needed. Change. Something for each and every one of you in a couple of weeks is going to change. It's going to change in a way that's bringing you a fresh start. And you know what I love about the cards that are coming out? This change isn't a tower moment. This change is a fresh start. This change is because you're done being in that pattern. You're done being in that cycle. You're done with whatever you keep doing that did not ever give you the result you wanted. You're stepping out of chaos. This change is bringing you the fresh start that takes you out of chaos. So yes, in the next week or so, you are going to be shown a pattern. You're going to be shown a situation. You're going to be shown a relationship that for whatever reason never worked. And the only way for you to move forward is for it to be a fresh start. So if you're someone that is dealing with an ex who's come back and you're thinking, okay, this is going to be it, it can be. But have you done the change? Not for them, but have they done their own change and have you done your own change? That's how you get the fresh start in any kind of relationship in that situation. For those of you that this is very much about yourself and your own situation, whatever's being brought to you, basically punching you in the face, whatever it is, that pattern, that thought pattern, that spending pattern, that people pleasing pattern, whatever it is, it's punching you in the face. Are you ready to make the change that brings you the fresh start and the stability? Good morning, Carrie. Good morning, Delia. So for those of you who've been praying, meditating, manifesting your solutions, they're coming. I can say that without a shadow of a doubt. They're coming. Will it look like what you think it's going to look like? Nope. We don't have the playbook. But your spirit guide does. Your angels do. God does. Your success is coming. But can you have the self-control and the patience? Can you do whatever forgiving needs to be done? Especially those of you who are dealing with exes that are coming back after years. Can you forgive the past and just let it be in the past? Because if you can't, then you're not going to be able to do this. And you're not going to be able to have this. I feel like forgiveness is the big aha moment in this reading. If you watched Thursday's general reading I did at the end of that video, and again, it's time-stamped, go check it out. I kept hearing the word pause. This was a pause. We needed a pause. And that's what the pause is all about. It's about getting quiet. It's about allowing spirit to bring you what you need to make whatever change you need to make, because you are so over the BS. You're so over the trying and striving and driving and not getting anywhere. Spirit's like, you can't do it alone. Let us in. Good morning, Miss Mo Wisdom Seeker. Welcome. It is time, yes, Delia, to get out of your own way. It's not fun looking at where we're wrong. It's not fun looking at what we've been trying to do that doesn't work. It's not fun to admit your faults. I get it. And you don't have to anybody else, but you have to do it to yourself. You got to admit it to yourself. I had a big one this morning. I had to admit to myself. Flipping sucks. Yeah, we got to get out of our own way. If we want something different, like Maya Angelou says, when you know better, you do better. You gotta do better. That's how you get the fresh start. This fool's journey that you're going on, fresh start, brand new. Even if it is with someone from the past, doesn't mean you can't have a fresh start, but can you forgive each other for what decisions and choices you made back in that part of the relationship? Because if you can't do that, you can't have a fresh start. You can't go forward. But you got to forgive it. You got to draw the line in the sand and say, we don't go back there anymore. We're not those people anymore. We still love each other so much. We're still connected at the soul level. We know that. But we're wiser now, probably older now. Now we need to go forward together in that way. And for some of you, this isn't about a relationship, then this is about you. Where do you keep stubbing your own toe because you're not moving that chair? That chair's been in the same position for 20 years and you've stubbed your toe every damn time you walked by it. Move the damn chair. So what is the chair in your life? Is it the overspending? Is it the overeating? Is it because, again, that catalyst, I don't feel worthy. I don't feel good enough. I don't feel seen. Nobody loves me. Love yourself. When you love yourself, everyone will love you. When you respect yourself, everyone will start respecting you. When you put up the boundaries, people will respect you. And if they don't get a seat at your table. See ya. It was nice knowing you. But I got no time for that. Good morning, Delia, or Darlene. Good morning. Yeah. This is about who gets a seat at my table and then what seat at the table have I been sitting in? Have I been sitting in the broken chair because I don't respect myself enough to tell the people in my life who give me nothing to get out of the nice chair? They take, and they feel like they deserve that nice chair. It's your table, but they deserve the nice chair. Sometimes when you're on a spiritual path, it's so hard to become selfish in a balanced way. So it's not selfish that you're just going to go out and start hurting people. No, but it's selfish that you're taking back your power. And anybody who sees you taking back your power and loves you is going to respect that. They're going to be like, dang it, it's about time. It is time you stood up for yourself. It's time you got what you needed, deserved and needed and wanted. And those people who can't understand your changes, they don't want to. They want you to keep taking care of them. They want you to keep giving to them unconditionally. And they don't care that you keep putting yourself in a negative deficit to do it. You don't have enough money. You don't have enough sleep. You don't have enough power. You don't have enough energy. You don't have enough whatever because you keep making sure they have more than enough. Flip that. All right. If you were with me on Monday, you know that I got a new deck, Angels and Auras by Radley Valentine and Dougal Fraser, and I'm feeling like we need to pull some of these. So these cards are really cool in that they're kind of specific, so I think that'll help. Yeah, we are worthy and we are strong. No, they don't like the new you, that's for sure. Some of them don't because they don't respect it. They want the old version that you just cannot be in this energy anymore. Spirit is bringing you what you need. They're showing you the why you don't have what you want, why you can't get out of your own way. Are you ready to look at that? And if you're like, I don't know what they're bringing me, journal. Get quiet, journal. Free write. Start with, I don't know what to write, and just keep writing. It'll come out. I promise you. Your subconscious will start talking loudly, fast, clear, and you will be amazed at what you've been holding in that you didn't even realize. Because again, what's coming up is coming up from that very, very dark, deep place within you that it's time for you to release and to change and to let go of and to move away from that catalyst, whatever it is in your life. Some of you, it's emotional neglect. Some of you, it's abuse in some way, addiction, self-worth. Survivor mode. Exactly, Tammy. Exactly. All right. Thinking I'm going to get 3 of these. Thinking I'm going to get 3. So the first one is going to be Law of Attraction. My angels are with me. Life loves me. I am beautiful. I am prosperous. Everything is going to work out. Action, thought, feeling, diligence. Yep. It came out right side up. These cards are really cool. They come up. So there's a negative and a positive. So you got the positive. So yeah, I mean, that's what's going to happen. Right after September 11th, the 5 day after the shadow period, mid-September, things are really going to start taking off for you. And this is why. If you're making the changes, if you're seeing what Spirit's bringing you and you're doing the forgiving and you're doing the releasing and you're doing the letting go, things are going to just start taking off for you financially, resources, relationships, whatever it is for you personally. Things are going to take off. And I know right now on August 24th, it feels like, 2 weeks, 3 weeks feels like a long damn time. Melissa, what the hell are you talking about? It's going to take off. So pause, allow, forgive, journal, gratitude. Don't force anything. Don't force anything. But you can start using the word no as a complete sentence. Yep, you can start using no as a complete sentence. All right, so there's one. So the law of attraction is being activated by whatever you're releasing. Because remember, law of attraction is the universe, the energy in the universe, right? So if you're raising your vibrational frequency, things can start getting to you. So if you're releasing the unforgiveness, the hate, the fear, the woulda, coulda, shoulda, the you did me dirty, whatever it was, if you're releasing that, you're boomeranging your energy into higher frequency. So the law of attraction is just going to start flooding you. It's going to feel good. Exactly, Cynthia. Awesome, darling. She says, I've been doing the grateful journal. It's great. I love it. Oh my gosh. Changed my life. Changed my life. If you're new to me, the story is I was homeless. I was jobless. I was careerless. I'd lost my certification. I couldn't go back to what I'd been doing. 2 weeks in my 21-day gratitude journal challenge, I received a job. Changed everything. I was going to turn this right side up, but I remembered these cards are forwards and backwards. So here we go. This one is Michael Blue. Michael being Archangel Michael. Fearful, disappointment, guarded, self-doubting. Yeah. These are the energies we have to release. Fearful, disappointment, guarded, self-doubting. Call in Archangel Michael to help you release these. It's time to get into receptivity. It's time to get into love. It is time to get into expectation. It is time to get into deservingness. So when you're holding a vibration of unworthiness, that is in your subconscious. That is something you got at a very early age that became your programming. So we have to change the programming in your subconscious. And the way to do that is to get into the theta brain state. And the easiest way to do that is listen to a guided meditation, positive affirmations, deserving, whatever you find that you resonate with, and listen to it while you're sleeping, while you're falling asleep and while you're sleeping. That is how you get into that theta brain state the easiest way. The easiest way. It's time to change this, guys. This is your call to action. All right? That's your call to action. It's time to let that go. Good morning, Joanne. Carrie says, I started writing 436 days ago, and I'm so grateful I did. It's helped my grief better than therapy. Oh, that's so beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. So, guys, thank you for the likes, the subscribes, the hearts. And in just 7 days, the 45% off is going away. So if that's something that you want to start working with me in the 9 Archangels, grab your package. You don't have to schedule your appointment now. You can wait until you're ready, especially for those of you who, like myself, are going on vacation next week. Yeah, you can schedule those 3 months, whatever 3 months you want, but grab the pricing now before it goes away. All right. So good morning, Lori. All right. So one more. What else does Spirit want to? Oh, there it is. Again, upside down, self-employment, tentative, limited, timid, drudgery. You're welcome, Delia. Thank you. Yeah, it's time to stop being tentative, limited, timid, and in drudgery. So again, these cards are coming out to say these are what you need to let go of. This is the energy that you've got to flip, right? We got to go from glass half empty to glass half full, right? So 21 days, every day, 12 things you're grateful for if you are having a hard time doing this on your own. 12 things you're grateful for. You can do present tense, what you're grateful for that's actually happening in your life. And you can also do present tense statements for things that you're grateful for that you want. So if you don't have that job, you would say, I am grateful for my new job. Let the energy be drawn to you. You don't have to go and fight for that new job. You don't have to go look for that new job. You got to send out your resumes. You got to do your work. But then you leave it up to the universe. So whatever emotion is holding you back for the next week and a half to 2 weeks, as this Mercury retrograde finishes, use your gratitude journal, or feel free to partner with me and let the 9 healing angels come in and help do it. Help transform you. Help rewrite that programming. Help release those unconscious fears. True story. My own. I'll share my own true story. So I had a very selfish, narcissistic mother who had been raised by an alcoholic mother. So by rights, she had her own stuff, right? But as mothers do, sometimes we translate that to our children. And she unwittingly translated to me emotional neglect. Growing up, I did not feel safe to have feelings at all. At all. Couldn't voice my opinion, couldn't voice my needs at all. I didn't know if I should share the next part with you because I really don't want to hurt her. So, but yeah, like severely could not share needs, feelings. Nope. Do what you're told. Be quiet. So as an adult, you don't know how to ask what you need for. You don't know how to give or receive love. So IET is the thing that really changed that for me. But the unconscious programming I did not know I was holding on to was the amount of resentment that had built up within me, to the point when it was being released from me in my session. energetically translated into a physical sensation of that resentment coming out, feeling like someone was pulling a knife out from between my ribs. I mean, I almost came off the table. Guys, our emotions are way more powerful than we know or recognize. At least I didn't. I had no idea how powerful my emotions were. Wasn't allowed to have them. So I didn't really lean into them, didn't really know about them, and then it took me a long time to know how to even appropriately express them. That was the other thing. When I finally got into my 30s and started recognizing I had emotions and it was okay to voice them or feel them or use them, then I didn't know how to be appropriate with them. They were coming out too much, over the top, right? It was definitely a learning curve. But that's why I love what I do so much. And I know in these energies it's really, really hard. So please allow yourself to pause, to take a minute, to journal, to cry, to meditate, to love yourself in some way. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And yes, I'm going on vacation, but it doesn't mean I'll be disappearing. The internet is everywhere. Oh, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. So run and grab your 3 months if you're being called to, because I would truly, truly love to help you. And with that being said, I have to get ready for an in-person session that I'm having this afternoon. So it's all good, guys. It's all good. Sending you so much love and so many blessings. But take it easy out there and allow yourself the time, the space, and the grace that you need. Because what Spirit is bringing up for you is a lot. It's all good because it's time for it to go. It's time for you to have your new beginning. It's time for you to have your new road. It's time for you to have what you want. It's time for that manifestation to start showing up. So we'll talk soon. Thank you so much.